Hello again. In this last video of Fire series, I will cover the most interesting probably part of how fires looks like in a big war where we have well-developed town and I'm performing a big attack with many units and many buildings should be burning up heavily. So to do that, firstly I will set up for a bit faster lookup. I may want to reduce a little bit time of the day. Speed it's made as 60. I probably want to reduce it a little bit down. And then I want to what else can it be? I want that I would have another this other nation being spawned. Okay, so now it should work out. It seems to be working. Now I want to increase the speed that they would build up faster. Their buildings, I will build my own ones. I will use a big troops, I guess. I will make these 200 arsonists now. 254. Yeah, so I will use these units to attack his buildings, but firstly I want to make up that that these buildings, that it would be large enough town to be attacked, because otherwise it's just a very small town and it's not very interesting to do a big attack. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look how the town is developing. So it's building farms around and some other buildings. It's quite slow actually. Should get faster. At the end it spreads as large as almost the buildings should get close to this mine. So these areas should get covered properly, but it takes a little bit longer because he is collecting resources to build new buildings and it takes some time. I want also to see a performance here. Okay, he has more farms, a sawmill, second sawmill. Then he's sending troops to me. Yes, so here we have, I think we have almost 60 FPS with all these details, all units walking and working, and with smoke effects and animals and so on. It's pretty impressive, and it's going from large scales to small scales. If I go down, I can see all the life in the town. It's peaceful and nice, and they have no idea what it is coming on. So once I will unleash my armies here, it will be pretty chaotic, I guess. So I guess I soon can get started. I probably want to keep some of my arsonists still here. I guess 190 is quite enough. So let's get started by just coming more close. Hundred and 90. That is quite big at the moment. So as I said, they almost reached the distance of this mine. They're taking logs and gold and probably iron somewhere. So now I settled my armies right here. If I go into that town, he will probably declare me a war. Let's do it. Let's enter the town. Or maybe not, because sometimes if I have very large armies, we are afraid, and it's reasonable not to declare a war. Okay, he declared a war, and these fires are getting started right now, and it's at the moment it is firing up into units, but eventually it will fire up some arrows into the buildings. Like we can see now, some buildings are already burning out. I still have some errors, but it shouldn't be affecting very much this part. So yeah, so as it attacks, it starts to ignite all buildings around, and it could look pretty impressive with these things. Now if I distribute it in a better way, okay, so it gets stopped due to this error probably. No, it is not. It's probably nav mesh is being calculating quite heavily. So I could have in a war like something like that, like bursting out multiple buildings and burning out the entire village eventually. So it could look quite nice actually. So it's pretty nice. Also these arrows, when we are shooting them up, it's kind of nice to see the effects of these projectiles. Actually, I may want to reduce the speed to the regular one, because I speeded up and I can see immediately much more fires and these projectiles going on. So that's pretty, I guess that's pretty nice. And the sun is setting down, so it will be a night time soon. And when it is a night time, it's should look also quite nice, because there are also these lights which are related with fires and so on. Probably it could be worthwhile to change some parameters, that they would be attacking multiple buildings, not just one. So it would look more realistic in that case. Now these errors could pop out in the case because I didn't test it with very fast game speeds. It says that script is still trying to access, but there is no mesh filter, probably because something runs faster than other things, so it could be a possibility. Yes, so that's basically it. I covered quite a lot. We also seen it in action in a war. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Where we have well-developed town, and I'm performing a big attack with many units, and many buildings should be burning up heavily. And then I want to what else can it be? I want that I would have another a little bit time of the day. Speed it's made as 60. I probably want to reduce it a little bit down. Hello again. In this last video of Fire series, I will cover the most interesting probably part of how fires looks like in a big war where we have so to do that, firstly I will set up for a bit faster lookup. I may want to reduce